everybody. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. This is Flosstube number 141. I'm going to show you whips and talk about the plans for next week. I am writing down some information that you need right now.
You've got mail.
And yeah, so I'm still waiting for people to come in. So once I start seeing hello, I will let you know also what's going on. I was finishing up some of this. Harry Potter. Anybody there? Hi, Julie. Okay, I did not finish that. Okay, so I'm looking up some of my stitching challenges that I'm doing. So just to bear with me a couple more minutes. Yeah. Hi, Danielle. I'm writing things in to talk about while a few more people get in here. Okay, landmarks of the world. And then I'll be right with you. I'm almost done here. Okay. How is everybody? What are you all working on? Are we all ready for the new year? I am. Now that things are starting to die down a little bit, I'm now getting back on track. I got my cup of tea. It's salted caramel by Bigelow. Hi, Deanne. Why does my face feel fat over here? Does it looks funny? But no. Must be the lighting. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, today's Flag Day. For those of you that are part of the cronies, they stitch on a flag or patriotic piece. And I'm not doing that this year, but they still are. Hi, Jen. How are you? Yep, today is the patriotic or flag. Thanks, Danielle. Yeah, I'm looking in there and I'm like, my face looks all swollen. I have no idea why. Who knows? I have a lot to show because, we did the 12 by 12 on New Year's Eve. I started at like 10 in the morning and ended at 3 in the morning. So as last week, my last floss tube, I was still working on Moonrise Over a Winter Village by Puck's Closet. Let's see. Now I got to find that one. Because I did not put everything back in the order that I got it from. Okay, so it's 500 by 500 stitches. I am doing this on 28 count Lugana and 2/1 tent stitch. So I'm up in this area here. And I'm at 0.83%. And I don't know when this will be stitched on. It will be stitched on this year at some time. It is on my WIPCO board twice. So Becky, hi. Teresa's here working on her Quaker flag. Becky's temperature stitching on the flag after dinner. So yeah, this is a big piece. Like I said, 500 by 500. That's what I have done. And I am at 0.83%. So almost to 1%. And I think it was all one color. Maybe there might be a couple colors in there. Couple colors. So anybody in here likes to watch Flosstube, go check out Julie, who is a Yorkshire crafter, and Becky's Madness for Crafting. But if you're watching Becky, do not be drinking or eating anything, because you will spit out everything that you're drinking or eating between her and her husband. They will crack you up. Okay, so my main goals for this coming week and what I worked on last week. Well, maybe what I should do, I'm going to show you my 12 by 12 pieces. I think that's what I got to. Hi, Deborah. I don't know if I still have that list, the 12 by 12. Let me see exactly what I stitched on, because, you know, I had it all written out, so I'm not really sure what I did, and I don't see it. I probably threw it out. Nope, there it is. Okay, so on New Year's Eve, I did work some more on that Moonrise over Winter Village. I stitched on Rapunzel, which should be, it can't be too far because, oh, I left the chart in there. Everything is in a pile here. There it is. Okay, so I don't know the percentage on this. This is Haid Rapunzel. It's a story keep. It was a stitch along. It doesn't say what year. My other ones, I think, tell me what year, but this one doesn't anywheres. By Heaven and Earth Designs, they used to have a community board way before Facebook. And so this is the only PDF that I don't have anymore. So I'm working off the paper chart. But that's what I have done. This is a 25 count Lugana or even weave. And I'm gridding it myself. It was gridded with the red plastic grid, and now I'm using a pen. But that's what I have done, and I don't know if I wrote down, let's see, yes, I did. I put in 50 stitches on this on Wednesday. So, not much. It's a pain working from paper pattern on full coverage. Okay, then I worked on Faces of Fairy 66. This is Faces of Fairy 66. Haid Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And I am at 60.26%. And on Wednesday, I did 108 stitches. Hi, Daisy. How are you? So Daisy has a Facebook group, and she makes project bags, and I have bought a couple of them off of her. So this is what I have done on Faces of Fairy 66. And that, this is also a Jasmine Beckett Griffith, a Hade. So I like stitching on this piece. And like I said, I put in 108 stitches on Wednesday. I know, spell check doesn't like my name. Okay. Then the next thing that I stitched on was Quick Stitch Lavender Roses. That's what it looks like. It's a Hade Artworks by Carrie Hawks. I am at 2.22%. And on Wednesday, I put in 87 stitches. So that's all I have done on it. Not much. And this is a piece of 28 count Monaco, and I'm doing 2/1 tent stitch. The Faces of Fairy, that one is full X's 1/1, and so was Rapunzel. Because I didn't know about back stitching or about tent stitching back then. You don't think Hade has the lavender rose? Yeah, it is. You don't think they have it anymore? Is that what you're saying? They don't have this one anymore? Carrie Hawks. Okay, yep, she says anymore. So, yeah, I have a long ways to go on that one. The next one that I stitched on was Snow White, which I am stitching on this week. It was number 2 on the WIP Go board. So this is it's really called Snippet Princess. I think Snippet Princess with Apple. It is by Sunflower Stitches. And it is 265 wide by 199 high. It is full coverage. I am doing this on a piece of 25 count gridded fabric. I'm doing 2/1 tent stitch. And on Wednesday, I put in 106 stitches. I stitched on it some more since then, and I'm at 1.97%. So, what one do you like, Jen? Okay, the next one I worked on was Literate Dragon. And the artwork is by Randall Spangler. I am using up all my pens. Okay. So the Literate Dragon was a stitch-along in 2013. And it's 139 wide by 145 high. They do have the full pattern on Hade because I saw it the other day. This was just a small one. It was like a quick stitch. So she took a part of it from the full one, the full pattern. And I'm doing this on a 25 count. I'm going to leave that one there. It's a 25 count even weave. And I put in, Glitter Dragon, 47 stitches on Wednesday because I had a lot going on that day. So there is Literate Dragon. And I am at 40.12%. This is 1/1 full cross. And this is on my whip go board twice for this year. Then the next one I worked on was Quick Stitch Brown-Tailed Sunshine. This is a Haid, and the artwork's by Annie Rodrigue. It is 150 wide by 212 high. I am doing this on a piece of 25 count Lugana that's gridded. And Wednesday, I put in 139 stitches. I am at 5.91% on this. This is also on the whip go board twice for this year. I have so many Haid started, and now I'm into a lot of stitches. So beautiful. The next one I stitched on was Quick Stitch Fred and Albert. And the bag I have here was made by Deanne, and it has a matching grind guard made by Danielle. So here is Quick Stitch Fred and Albert. It is a Haid, and the artwork's by Annie Rodrigue. So I did stitch on this Wednesday, and I put in 115 stitches. And it is on 25 count gridded Lugana. And I am at 13.29%. There's that. I did start doing it 1/1 full cross, and then I switched to 2/1 tent stitch. And you can't tell. I can't even tell what parts is tent stitch and what's not. So, yeah. Okay. Albert. Then I stitched on Quick Stitch Red Maple Leaf Fairy. This is a Haid, artworks by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And I stitched 203 stitches on this on Wednesday. And I am at 1.56%. This is on a piece of 28 count Monaco. I am doing 2/1 tent stitch. And I think I've been working with only like 2 colors through all of this. So that's why I was able to get so much stitched on it. And this is on my whip go board as well. Oh, there goes a plow. No, it's not snowing out. It's just they're getting up what's left on the road. Let's see. Next, Springtime Village. I think it's Here it is. So Rainbow Over a Springtime Village by Puck's Closet, 500 by 500. I am doing this on a piece of 28 count Lugana. And I put in 200 stitches on Wednesday. And I'm at 4.01%. 28 count Lugana. And I started 1/1 full cross, but now I'm doing tent stitch 2/1. And I can't even tell. I can't tell. I love these 4 seasons. So I am making sure that for the next few years, they are on WIPGO or whatever I decide to do, because I really, really, really love these 4 villages. So yeah, Puck's Closet's another one I really, really like. Hi, is it Jennifer? Peach Diamond Painter, I think, is another Jen. Summer Village. I think that, yeah. So this one is Storm Over a Summer Village, 500 stitches by 500. I put in 58 stitches, and I'm at 1.02%, and it's being done on 25 count white Lugana. Gotta find it. And I am doing this 2/1 tent stitch. And this project bag's really old. So that's what I have done so far. There's quite a few colors in there. Thank you, Daisy. So yeah, it's a mesh bag that fabric was sewn on. I've had this probably at least 20 years, I'm thinking. So some of my project bags are really old. And it was by So Much Fun. SEW, so much fun. Yeah. And I think they're still in business, but I don't think they make these kind anymore. Okay, so then I already showed you Winter Village. So once I got all those out of the way, then I worked on Hade, the new Hade Stitch-A-Lon. And it's called, and it's this year's Stitch-A-Lon, Draconess Lepus Leo. The artwork is by Raven Filan. I colored this in one of my Color in Heaven coloring books. I think that's what the coloring books were called. And it is 262 wide by 328 high. This is a bag that I did get from Daisy. So this is one of her bags. I love dragons, and I love the colors of this. I just need her to make them just a little bit bigger so that my Q snaps will fit in the bag. And I have put in, I stitched on it all week. I'm at 2.83%. So, and I'm doing this on 28 count Monaco, and it's 2/1 tent stitch. So I'm going to put that there. And Foxy Christmas. Where is Foxy Christmas? Did I not bring her? Oh, yeah, she's right here. Because I started stitching on this today right before I started this live stream. I don't think I need this anymore. I don't need this anymore. Okay, so I do not know what it looks like. This is a mystery stitch-along from the Cross Stitch Studio. They have a Facebook group, and then if you join the Stitch-along, they have a Facebook group just for the Stitch-along. All we know is the theme is Foxy Christmas, and all we saw was a little piece of the nose of the fox. You can purchase it anytime now till June 1st of 2027. So this stitch-along runs from January 1st of this year to June 1st of 2027. And I just started stitching on this before I came in here. I didn't start it, but I pulled it out for today. There is a lot of colors in here. Let's see it. This is 28 count Monaco. I'm doing 2 over 1/10 stitch. And I am at 23.06 of the first page. So we only get one page at a time. And we get a page on the 1st and the 15th of every month. So right now, this is just page 1 that I'm at 23.06. This is huge. Not as big as one you're going to see in a minute. So yeah, and this one is 325 wide by 350 high. So I have no idea what it's going to look like, but I've seen a lot of other pieces that they've done, and I really like their patterns. So I'm hopeful, and they do stitch-alongs every year, and I didn't know it. So that's what I'm stitching on when I get done. I put in $250 a day on this one and the Pipsqueak, Dumbledore's Library, and Snow White. They get $250 a day. Dumbledore's Library, after I put in my $250 on this Foxy Christmas, I stitch on Dumbledore's Library, which takes a full yard of cross stitch fabric. This is the only bag I could fit it in. And it is 800 by 800. Yes, you heard that right. So this is what it looks like. This is Dumbledore's Library. It's by the Cross Stitch Studio. They also have McGonagall's Library, Snape's Library, and a couple others. I'm only doing one because it's going to take me forever. I am stitching this on a piece of 28 count Lugana. I am doing 2 over 1/10 stitch. Yeah, it's taken. There's a lot there. There are other colors. This takes a lot of 939, so I bought a cone of 939, and there is quite a few colors in this. And I am at 0.60%, but I did finish page 1 of how many pages? There's 192 pages. I did finish page 1. I am doing this with Julie, the Yorkshire Crafter. She is stitching this also. So, yeah. I was thinking about buying a Harry Potter tote bag. I don't even fold it because it would take me forever. I'm just, this is the biggest project bag I have, I think. So I just kind of shove it in there because there's not much more you can do about that. And this way it also doesn't have crease lines. But yeah, this is my biggest whip. And it will be for my oldest son, the Christmas of whatever year it gets finished in. I started another new one on Thursday. And this is a gnome bag. I got this off of Etsy. Yeah, because Daisy's name's not on it. So this one I just got off of somewheres on Etsy. There's the gnomes. And I started Winery Gnome by Soda Stitches. It's on a piece of 28 count gingerbread Lugana by Picture This Plus. And I am at 7.37% because these are not a full coverage. I work on this on Thursday nights. Hi, Amanda. I am doing well today. Thank you. So, yeah, Winery Gnome. And I just stitch on this on Thursday night. So Thursday, how many stitches did I put in? 464 I did on Thursday. So, and that put me at 7.37%. And it is 148 wide by 88 high, and it's not full coverage. Oh, Julie says that it just started snowing there. Very light, though. Julie is in the UK. So, yeah, there's Winery Gnome. And I think that's it. Nope. Okay, so for next week, I didn't do Sunrise over in Autumn Village. I did stitch on this on Thursday or Wednesday as well. I don't know why I forgot this one. And I am at 1.04%. And I believe this is 25 count or 28 count gridded Lugana. And so this one's another one that's 500 by 500 by Puck's Closet. And that's what I have done on it so far. I am doing 2/1 tent stitch and at 1.04%. So that's what it looks like. Autumn is my favorite season. I love the smells in the air, the weather, the colors. If you live in a state that gets all 4 seasons and you get autumn, you'll understand. It's just gorgeous. I love the colors. Plus Christmas is in there, or I mean Halloween, and Halloween's my favorite holiday, and then Thanksgiving. Let's see. So that's everything. Next week, one extra piece that I will be stitching on is Snowy on Saturday night. So here's Hey the Snowy Quick Stitch Lawn-Tailed Snowy. And I am at, I don't know because I didn't write it down. I don't know what percentage I'm at. It's okay. I have quite a bit done on him. I'm on 25 count Lugana, and I'm doing 1/1 full cross. So there's Snowy. I have finished 3 out of the 9 pages. I'm at 40 something percent. So that'll get worked on next Saturday night. I do have a Halloween and a Christmas piece, but I'm not stitching on them next week. So I'm not showing that for next week. Let's see. So all of that can get put away. I'm going to tell you what challenges I'm doing, and then I'll tell you all the Flosstubers I have watched. So where am I at on time? Oh, plenty. I try to do an hour. So in Facebook, I'm in a group called A Series of Challenges by Cross and Craft. And they have challenges by books, a series of books. So the first one is the Lord of the Rings series. The first book is The Hobbit. I'm on chapter 1, and I finished pages 1 through 8. So the stitch count is by how many words are in the chapter or in the pages. First by the chapter and then by the pages. So I've done pages 1 through 8 on The Hobbit. And I'm using rings is Pipsqueak. Right? Yep. Then Chronicles of Narnia, the first book is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I'm still on chapter 1, pages 1 and 2, and Foxy Christmas is for that piece. Yeah. Then I'm doing Harry Potter series, and the first book is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I'm on chapter 1, page 1 and 2. I don't think I have finished any more than that. Then another Facebook group I'm in, season. Oh, I keep adding more to the list. Yeah. But I'm not stitching more. The other Facebook group is Cross Stitching Sisters, that Jennifer's World of Stitches. She has a Flosstube channel. She has a couple of Facebook groups. So Cross Stitching Sisters, her challenge is the landmarks of the world. I finished the first landmark, which is the Colosseum. We only need to put 200 stitches on each of the landmarks. I am using, what am I using for that? Oh, I'm using whatever are on the WIP board. So Snow White is getting used for that right now. And since I put 250 stitches on that every time I stitch on it, or I try to, I can get one a day. Now tomorrow, it's tomorrow the 5th. Yeah, so I'll be stitching on that for a few days. Monday nights, again, I'm not doing Mill Hill Mondays this year. I'm not doing Tiny Thursdays. I'm doing the gnomes. So I have this gnome, and then when this is done, I have Harry Potter gnomes that I'm doing. And so that's that. Halloween is the 13th and the last day of every month. Christmas piece I have set aside for the 25th of every month. Snowy. The girls want me to fit in Lawn Dog and Minerva by Nora Corbett. That's what you're talking about. That's why I keep adding things to my list. Because, us cronies are crazy bunch of ladies. And Yeah, they said I need to add in lawn dog. I'm like, when the hell am I supposed to do that? So I think I might have that in my planner. Where is that one? Right there. And no, I have not made my planner video yet. It's crazy. It's crazy. Um, maybe tomorrow. So yeah, they want me to fit in Minerva. I don't know where I'm putting her yet. I will find time. So my last radiation treatment as of right now is the 21st. So I think I will try to fit it in somewheres after the 21st. She says the 18th. What? The 18th? They want me to work on Minerva on the 18th? I have Rapunzel down. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can't do Minerva the last day of the month because I do a Halloween dragon. How many whips do I have? Oh, the lawn dog, you have the 18th. I have the 28th because I was going to do that on a Wednesday during my Crafty Wednesday Zoom. Oh, lawn dog. I got to move things around again. Lawn dog is the 18th. Minerva, that will have to be the 30th. Because the 31st I do the Halloween dragon. Lawn dog is the third Sunday of the month. For the whole year? Okay, let me write that down. Lawn dog. Third Sunday of the month. See what I mean about the cronies? They're crazy women. I don't know how I can be friends with such crazy women because I wouldn't think of doing all of this stuff. I can't even keep a straight face. I have my calendar. So Danielle told me about this. It's on the website, handycalendars.com. You can have it with the holidays or without. So I have my own and everything. So every day I work on Dumbledore's Library, Pipsqueak, and Foxy Christmas. So they're not on here daily, but the other things I'm going to do in here are on here. So yeah, it's crazy. And then starting in February, I really can't start it this month because of having radiation. I'm gone like an hour and a half. That cuts into a lot of time, really. And sometimes I'm tired after and need a nap. But starting in February, like the first Wednesday of the month during my Crafty Wednesday Zoom, I will be coloring. Maybe only an hour. I'm happy with that. Then the second Wednesday of the month, I will be working on my beaded owl kit because Deborah asked me to pull that back out. The third Wednesday of the month, I'm going to diamond paint a little bit. I had lawn dog for the fourth Wednesday of the month, but they had me move it to the 18th. Okay, so I'll just stitch my regular stitching on the last of the month. I know, Amanda. I will get back into it, I promise. I'm just, right now, this month, I need to get through this month. After the radiation, everything should be a lot calmer. It should be. Doesn't mean it will be, but it should be. So yeah, so I do have this planner. It's like a planner and idea. So I have that, and then I don't know. Somebody asked how many whips I have. I don't think I wrote it down yet for this year. I ended up, that ain't it. I ended with 2025. Oh, I didn't add them up. Let's see. So let me add this stuff up. Okay. So I ended December with 234 whips. Yep. I have not filled out this year's. I'm doing it a little bit different than I normally do. Usually I put all of my whips on the paper. This year I'm only going to write down the whips that I'm actually stitching on this year. But yeah, that's how many whips. And a lot of them are full coverages. They are. So full coverages, I have 56 full coverages. Some are story keep, some are quick stitch, and some are minis. Most of them are big BAPs because, you know, I'm crazy like that too. Thank you, Amanda. So, yeah. Okay, some floss tubers that I recommend that I watch is Jennifer's World of Stitches, Little Lavender Stitch, Joanne the Electric Stitcher, Busy Mom Stitcher, Cross Stitch Tails, and Tails is Tales, The Sleepy Stitcher, Addie's Cross and Quilts, and Yorkshire Crafter and Becky's Madness for Crafting. I don't miss those. When they come up, I think I am missing one of Yorkshire Crafter. This has been, once I got going in with doctors and all this and that, I was just losing a lot of time, and I know I've missed some videos. I might have to go, I try to watch videos at night. I might have to go in and look up Julie's, which is Yorkshire Crafter. I think I'm missing a couple videos, but I try to keep up with them. So yeah, so this week I'm working on Pipsqueak, which is that Haid Stitch-Along, and that goes with the Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit challenge. Foxy Christmas, which goes with the Chronicles of Narnia, Dumbledore's Library, which is the Harry Potter Challenge, and Snow White goes to the Landmarks of the World. Thursday night is Winery Gnomes, and Saturday night will be Snowy. So instead of stitching on Snow White, on Thursday night, I'd stitch the gnomes. And then on Saturday night, I don't stitch on Snow White, I stitch on Snowy. So yeah, just keeping track. And that's everything for next week. You should pick up one of your Hades. Just put a few stitches in every day. I put it, like I said, I have so many that's why I did it this way. I really wasn't sure if I wanted to do the stitch along this year, and then I saw them, and there was 4 of them I wanted to do. And I jumped on Pipsqueak because I had colored that previously, and I love mythical creatures. But my heart is really being drawn to the owl and the bird. So I'm not sorry I'm doing Pipsqueak, but I kind of wish I had picked the owl, which I will get the pattern, I'm sure, for it. Oh yeah, collecting them, that's a whole separate hobby. It's a whole separate hobby because I still have a couple hundred Hade patterns, and I have a bunch of Puck's Closet and Stitches So Beautiful and Sunflower Stitches and Pain-Free Crafts. Yeah. See, that's the one. I did show that one. The Dragon project bag. I know I got another project bag from you, but what one was it? I don't remember. It was the dragon, and I know I got another one from you, but I don't remember what one it was. Oh, was that the mermaid? I don't have anything in it yet. I think it was the mermaid. I think. Hold on. I have so many project bags. No, because it doesn't have your name on it. I must have gotten it from Etsy. I know I have another bag that you made. I don't know which one it is. Oh, I know what it is. It's sitting over here because it was Danielle's birthday present. I know what it is. I can't say. Yes, the gift. So you did do the mermaid, but it doesn't have your label on it. Oh, yeah, I ordered this before. Okay, so she made this mermaid one. And then the other one was a gift that I haven't gotten mailed out yet. Why? Well, because I kind of lost track of time when everything was happening with me. So, yeah. Plus, I have something else to send to that person for her sister. But yeah, so it's got the clear cover and a zipper pull, little charm on it. But the 11 by 11 Q snaps don't fit in these. I forget what size these are. So the bag itself is like what, 13 and a half wide and not quite 11 tall. So it's like 10 inches tall. So the Q snaps don't fit in these, but I love her bags. I love them. So pretty. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to put into this. And I have other project bags too. So trying to get them all in project bags. besides the ones I buy. I buy the plastic. I buy these off of Amazon. You get 100 in a package. And so I thought I ordered one package of these in the other day or last month sometime. I got 200 of these bags in. I'm like, I don't remember ordering 2 packages. So I went on my order form and yeah, it says I ordered 2. I only needed 1 more. I can hear you girls saying, no, you'll start more. You're going to need them. Oh, that'll be nice, Daisy, because yeah, I like them a little bit bigger just because then you can fit your 11 by 11 Q snaps in them. But and I have a lot of project bags. And I don't remember. I know there was 1 or 2 more that I wanted, and I don't remember what they were. Because I got the dragons, I ordered the gnomes, I wanted a mermaid, and it seems like there was 1 more. Oh, I think I wanted a Harry Potter, but it would have to be this big. It would have to be a big one for the Harry Potter. So I was thinking about just ordering a Harry Potter tote bag because it's a full yard of fabric. And then I think that was it. So I think that's all I need is the Harry Potter one. And then I'm all set. We have like 3 more minutes. Anything else? Anybody got any questions? Oh, you do have Harry Potter fabric? Yes, we'll have to chat because it's a full yard of fabric and I keep it on the Nerge. So I'm trying to see, like this bag here is like 14 high by 14 tall. So yeah. Do you know if they ever have any cross-stitch events or hobby events along that line? There is cross-stitch events. Every few months, there is a 24 hours of cross-stitch weekend. There's a Facebook group for it. Some places do Zooms. I used to do the Zooms, but people weren't coming in anymore, so I stopped doing it. But like if you're in Crafts and Books Facebook group, they do a Zoom. They have Zooms every day, but they do a weekend of the 24 hours of cross stitch. So you could check that out. I don't know who else does Zooms during that month. Jen Reading with Pugs does every once in a while Marathon Your Hobbies weekend. So it's the whole weekend of any of your hobbies, whether it's reading, coloring, diamond painting, cross stitching, knitting, crochet, gardening, whatever your hobby is, and just post pictures on Instagram and you tag her in it. And well, you do the @ with Reading with Pugs, and then you tag Marathon Your Hobbies weekend. So if you friend her on or follow her on Instagram, she'll post when her next weekend is for that. And that's Reading with Pugs. And that's on Instagram. She does have a YouTube channel also, but she doesn't use it as much. She does a lot on Instagram. So I don't know if she's still in here. But yes, she does that. Color alongs, there's a ton of them. They are on Instagram. If you want to know who's doing them all, let me see, Instagram. I'm trying to see. It's Isabel. I'm looking for, I forget. Passionista Colorista. So Passionista Colorista, yes, yeah, there you go, Amanda. She will tell you all of the color alongs that are going on for the month and the year. And she updates it every month. And I used to do a lot of them. So yeah, there's Passionista Colorista. Personal events. Check your local libraries. A lot of them do in-person events. Yeah, I don't know where else you would check, but I know on your local libraries, a lot of them have events. But everything I do is online. Sometimes your craft stores will do events. Michael's does classes, so check into that. Yeah. But I am going to say goodbye now. I need to go work on Foxy Christmas. And I will see you guys next Sunday. I do keep a track of what I'm stitching on. And Teresa P. had asked that I keep track when I talk about what I stitched on, my percentage. So I make sure that the percentage is written down. And then I will tell you who I watched. I do not tag because I forget. I forget to tag them in my descriptions. And my dailies, my morning videos, I don't do on Sundays anymore because I do Flosstube, and I don't do any videos on Mondays. But tomorrow, if I have time, I may make my planner and journal. It will get done. You just have to be a little bit more patient with me. I get tired out easily, and I have so much going on that sometimes it just kind of, it's like I don't have the patience and the energy right now to do it. So it will get done. Just keep an eye out for it. But that is it for today. I will see you guys Tuesday morning. Y'all have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.